Well, and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Audi teasing their brand new flagship sedan, the A7, ahead of its launch date, which is actually a little less than 24 hours of the taping of this particular program. The A7, new A7, will debut on October 19th of 2017, which, like I said, is about 24 hours from the taping of this program. If you want to, check back on the Facebook page. I'm going to hunt around and see if I can't find a link to a live stream if you want to see the brand new A7 debut live over the old internets. Another machine that's been threatened to be debuting very soon comes from the folks over at McLaren. McLaren is showing off the exhaust ports of a brand new machine inside of the Ultimate Series. Now, we don't know a whole lot about this machine other than it's going to be the replacement for the P1, so it's going to be the king dog inside of the McLaren lineup. Also, that three-seater arrangement that we've shown you before, that is not going to be the machine that's going to debut in the first quarter of 2017. But we're thinking first quarter 2017, sounds like the Geneva Motor Show, so we should know a whole lot more by then. But there's a good possibility that McLaren may be teasing this all the way up till its debut date. So keep checking back. We may have some more teasers coming out very soon. Next up on the list, Porsche is showing off the brand new top-of-the-tree models inside of the 718 lineup. These are the brand new 718 Boxster GTS and the 718 Cayman GTS. Now, what do you get with these two brand new machines? You get a lot of goodness. In fact, the exterior of the car has been changed quite dramatically, at least as far as some of the parts and pieces are concerned. It's got blacked out taillights, blacked out headlights, all the bright work's all been done, blacked out as well. Bespoke matte black wheels on all four corners of this machine as well. All new interior done up in leather and Alcantara with lots of GTS badging all over the interior and the exterior as well. And don't think that the engine didn't get a little love. The 2.5-liter turbocharged flat 4 gets a bump up in power now to 365 horsepower and 317 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through either the standard 6-speed manual transmission or you can go with the optional PDK gearbox. The vehicle does do a 0 to 60 run in just 4.3 seconds with a top speed of 180 miles an hour for both machines. Along with that, you get a different suspension settings. In fact, 10 millimeter lower ride height on all four corners, along with suspension setting modes of hard and comfy, making it quite easy. Now, the vehicle is pretty doggone spectacular. If you want to see a couple of these cars in action with baseball great C.J. Wilson and racing great Dario Franchitti. Got a video up on the Facebook page right now of these guys pounding these things around the old Targa Floria circuit, which is pretty doggone interesting and cool indeed. These vehicles will be on offer in December of 2017 in European markets. Starting price for the 718 Cayman GTS comes in at 59,866 pounds sterling. And if you want to go with the 718 Boxster GTS, that comes in a starting price of 61,727 pounds sterling. We haven't got U.S. pricing, at least as of yet, but once that information comes around, we'll pass it along. Next up on the list, well, all of us probably, chances are, if you're a gamer, have enjoyed the game Gran Turismo. In fact, the newest Gran Turismo Sport, actually debuted probably about 24 hours to 48 hours ago. In fact, my copy of Gran Turismo Sport is in the mail as we speak, and I should be getting it in the next probably 24 hours or so, which is kind of odd because I don't actually own a PlayStation 4, at least as of yet, so I'm going to go have to source one of those out, chances are, tomorrow. The other interesting little story I have about Gran Turismo, and a lot of us have done this, we've done the bundle thing. I was part of one of the largest bundles ever done for PlayStation history back when the PlayStation 3 first came out with the Gran Turismo. I got that actual bundle package, which was the largest, I don't know if it still is, but it was the largest bundle package that PlayStation had ever put on or Sony had ever put on. But I also have an interesting little story that involves this little prop. Gran Turismo 5, now when it came out with a special edition box set. And it came with a bunch of little goodies. You got a little die-cast car, a little booklet, a bunch of other odds and ends that you never actually ever use ever again, even though the die-cast is on display at Motorcars HQ. But the weirdest thing was I got the date wrong for its launch. I had ordered it from one of the big box stores and was very anxious, marked on the calendar when it was going to debut, and I got it wrong. About 24 hours ahead of when it was supposed to launch, and had my local box store when I opened it up to try to get my copy of the brand new, at that time, Gran Turismo 5. They were tearing that place apart trying to figure out where the heck it was, because they showed it being in stock, but they couldn't find it anywhere. Well, that's because it was in a locked room, because it wasn't time for that particular lineup to be released. I think I spent probably about a half hour there, those poor people, trying to tear that place apart, trying to find it. Yeah, it was there the whole time, but I actually couldn't get my hands on it until somebody finally came up and said, hey, that doesn't debut till tomorrow. You can't have it till then. I don't get embarrassed very easily. I apologize to everybody, but I guess, at least for my part, when I came back the next day, nobody was on staff that was on the day before. Went through that debacle of me getting it wrong. Now, speaking of the PlayStation bundles, this year for the Gran Turismo Sport, there was an Ultimate Bundle, or what they call the Super Bundle. This one actually debuted in Taiwan, and there was only one of them in existence. It's already sold. Listen to what you get inside this Super Bundle for the PlayStation Gran Turismo lineup. You get a brand new, obviously, PlayStation 4 Pro, along with the PSVR, the virtual reality setup, 2 Gran Turismo bespoke Move controllers, along with a Thrustmaster T GT steering wheel that you can mount right on your brand new Aperga AP1 racing chair to mount all that system on, and a brand new Sony Bravia 4K HDR TV, along with 12 months of PlayStation Plus access. And also, this group comes with the vehicle that's in the background of this particular photograph, a brand new 2018 Mazda MX-5 Miata done up in the Gran Turismo livery. What did this bundle cost? Well, it cost 1.4 million Taiwanese dollars, or the equivalency of 46,300 US dollars. I have to say, this is a pretty cool little bundle. I can never remember doing this with a gaming console, so this was pretty doggone neat. There was only one. It sold. I don't think they've ever released who exactly bought that thing, but I'm assuming that person is pretty doggone a big Gran Turismo fan and really tickled with his new purchase, or maybe her new purchase as well. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.